Ooga fucking ooga cunts. Welcome back to the best show on the fucking internet. We are Cringe of Yesteryear, and you can go anywhere else to get people talking about stupid current shit. This is the only place you can go to get people talking about stupid shit that happened a long time ago that nobody cares about.
I mean, that's not true. There's Justin Wang. Don't tell him about Justin Wang.
What about Justin Wang?
Never heard of him.
On a future episode, Justin Wang. Yeah. It was almost as bad as me, Mark.
But tonight we're not talking about Justin Wang. Tonight we're talking about who, Trippy?
Drachenlord.
Drachenlord. Or, in the English, Dragonlord. A corpulent mass of what the fuck. Trippy, please explain.
He's a big fat guy. He lives in Germany, and he's gross, and stuff. Should I just reiterate what I did before we started?
Yeah, you should, because now it's the fans who want to know. There are people watching this.
Dude, I want to know too. I've been so incredibly busy this week. I don't have a clue who this guy is. So
This is overweight.
You get my
with beautiful
raw
hair.
reaction to what
He's
we're
got some
about
nice
to say.
hair, man. He's got some good hair.
You should show a picture, Trippy. You should show a picture to the crowd.
I don't have any on
They
hand.
need to know.
God damn it!
I sent you.
Alright.
Look up Drachenlord on Google Images. Trust
I
me.
don't know how to
there are
spell
billions.
Drachenlord.
Dracchen Lord.
Not even on Google yet.
Well, that's because you're a whore. You should be ready for this sort of thing at any given point in time.
Drachen.
Dracchen Lord.
All one word too. Huh?
Yeah.
Drachenlord. But he's very German. He's very
He looks
overweight.
like Brockus.
Oh
He's a
no,
German Brockus.
kind of does.
Oh, especially with the shaven face. Hold on, I got this. Eventually.
Although the hair, his beard isn't as magnificent, not by a long shot, as Brockus.
Oh my.
Check that out, Schmeckle. That's
There's a
a
couple there
Drachenlord.
where
Oh, Jesus
Lord.
fucking Christ. That's Brockus in the future.
That's
Look at
future
that.
Brackus.
Oh, fuck, with the bandana on, he's halfway to Billy the Fridge.
He's just got this glorious hair. Look at how fucking fluffy it is. Oh, hey, I think he's
Hey,
wearing
look, he looks like Schmeckle in this picture.
It's like if me and Brockus had a German baby.
An illegitimate fucking love child.
What, this picture?
Yeah.
Just put a top hat on that.
So
Put a
fucking.
top hat
That's
on there.
that's Schmeckle and about 4,000 Twinkies.
Yeah. 0 to 4,000 Twinkies. In less
Oh
than
my
an hour.
god. So this guy is fucked up in a lot of ways. He spent a lot of time ranting about just random shit. He has this ridiculous, apparently he has a massive sex toy collection. We're going to talk a little bit about his insane garbage hoarding ways. And we're also going to talk about his decision to self-dox and challenge the entire world to fight him IRL.
Oh, dude, look, here's a picture of him as Brockus.
Oh.
That's definitely about there, right?
I don't think
right.
Brock
The
has
beard
achieved
is
that level of
too
mass.
close.
Can we
After
get
the
him
dog
doing a
turd.
truffle shuffle? Is there a video of him doing the truffle shuffle? It's the only way to make a proper comparison.
I doubt it, but this is after the turd. You know, he's making the face like he's pretending he didn't like it. How was Brockus?
Okay, so
doing,
this
by the
guy
way?
does all this guy does is make YouTube videos. Is he
Well, look.
kind of like a Christian?
Kind of like a German Christian, yes. But like he pretty much, from what I've heard, because you know that one guy that one guy that got arrested for the Nazi pug. We talked
Dankula.
about him. Yeah, and at one point, this guy used to live with his mom and sister, and he was so gross and just like such a fucking asshole that they eventually just moved out and left him in the house. And from what people say, he just lives in this room now. He just lives in this one room because the rest of his house is so disgusting. He can't even walk through it. Although it does look like he somehow
Is
washes
it just
his
me
hair.
that's hearing him, robot? Is that my connection or his?
It's yours, Mark.
What a great segue, Mark. And
Sorry, you're roboting for me. I don't know if it's you or me.
yeah, so he just filled his house with garbage. Yeah, some time went by. He was looking for love in all the wrong places. and he met this
Okay,
girl
we're
over
actually
here.
starting the stream right now, everybody. Boom.
Yeah, he eventually found this chick right here on the interwebs, and he proposed to her on a live stream
After 2 weeks of knowing her.
after 2 weeks of knowing her.
And her
Unbeknownst to himself,
response?
unbeknownst to himself, she was a troll and had two other trolls in the room with her while he proposed to her. And she said, after he asked her to marry her, she says, "You are a very, very special man." And then what did she say, anti-hero? She was like, what? Like,
She then called him the fattest, most stupid idiot that she had ever seen in her entire life, and then revealed his address and telephone number. Now, while I do not approve of doxing, his response to this was just glorious.
didn't he reiterate his address
Oh,
and shit
yeah.
on his own live stream?
Oh, yeah. When it
One
said,
point-
"Fight me IRL, haters," he pulled the
Yep.
greatest schmeckle of all time.
And he also, at one point, he had over 100 people show up to his house.
Wait, what?
He's
Like actually show up to his house.
yeah, throughout time, he's had like 100 people show
Oh,
up.
okay. Throughout time, not all.
I don't know if it was all at once. I'm pretty sure
He
at
has
once.
had large groups show up to his house between
Yeah,
like
he's
15 and 20
multiple
people at a time.
groups. And what they like to do is wait until he's likely asleep, like wait till like 4 o'clock in the morning and shit. And some people will go to his house and just fire bottle rockets at his house or set off M80s outside.
He has been personally egged before. Like, people have waited till he's come out of the house and they have literally thrown eggs at him.
Hey, isn't this his house right here?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't think that's actually his place.
Oh,
I
no,
think
it's like a
his place has
church.
wall
It
around
says
it.
something on it. Yeah. It said something on it.
Drachenlord in him skirken. I don't know how you pronounce that.
I'm pretty sure you're...
He's just.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Oh my god! Get it off the screen! It burns!
Holy shit!
What the fuck?
He's got a little ponytail going.
He's got the Broncos ponytail.
Does he have a man bun? It's a man bun.
And then you get this afterwards. What is this one?
That man bun's probably just as greasy as Brox's.
Look at that. It looks like his eyebrows have
No,
grown
we-
into his beard.
Get Brockis on here so we can see his doppelganger in Germany.
It looks
I
like
think
he was
he's
dropped on
recovering.
his head as a baby, and like the side of his head is caved in from the edge of a table or something.
What are you talking about? This guy's got like the best hair. I need to
Oh, he's got good hair, but in
He
that
did,
werewolf picture, he looked like he had a dent in his head.
show that video. I don't think Schmeckle can show videos, can you? Depends on what day of the week it is.
If you can pull it up, I can try. I'm not sure how well it'll work. So before this guy, like before all the weird shit, what did he do?
He just went on the YouTubes or the YouNows and he talked about
Mostly
stuff.
just gameplay and heavy metal reviews. I mean, that was the biggest part of his stuff was gameplay videos. He had a channel called Drachen Games LP, which he did gameplay and live streams, mostly on YouNow. He did a lot of headbanging videos, stuff like that on his YouTube channel, Drache Official, which is
Kind of
all
feel like we need
German
to
shit
try.
that I can't pronounce right.
Do you speak German?
No, I just know several curse words in German and an
Oh.
amusing fuck up.
If we can get someone in here that can read German, I found a weekly newspaper that he puts out.
Oh, there is a ton of shit about this guy in German, but I can only pronounce the words occasionally. I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying.
Here's
There he
I
is.
think this is one of the videos.
That's the boy right there. I don't know if it's a video or not, but that's the boy. The
Watch
boy
it just
will
be
never
porn.
a man. If
It'll
it's
just be
porn, we're all
porn.
dead.
I think I know someone who speaks German.
Drachenlord fight challenge in 30 seconds.
Oh, there you go.
Dun, 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 dun.
You know, like, here's the bad part. That
Oh,
t-shirt he's
Jesus
wearing-
fucking Christ.
the t-shirt he's wearing is like one of my favorite bands, and now I feel really, really awkward about that band.
Maybe I should go full screen. 20 minutes.
Maybe you should go full screen.
Yeah. It's got subtitles.
It does.
Anybody want a replay on that?
Can we never have a replay of that ever again?
All right. Replay
Oh
the
God!
video.
Look at his face.
All
Look at
right, self-surgery says he thinks that Tema knows German. Somebody asked
she
Tema
knows
if she
German
can
penis.
speak German.
Oh yeah, I
Look,
can do that.
undefeated. You know
Give me
for
a
sure
second.
I stay undefeated.
I wonder if a non knows German. She's married to a Nazi.
That's the way it is.
Yeah, but most
Undefeated
Nazis today aren't German.
No. He's like blonde hair, blue eyes.
That means he's Aryan, not German.
Dude, most Nazis
whichever.
today.
I said
Schmeckle, you
Nazi,
said
not
that
German.
wrong.
I'm
You said that
serious.
wrong.
See
Most
that
Nazis,
face right there. What the fuck is
most
that?
Nazis today are Leaf's boyfriend.
Oh, most Nazis today have sex with tree frogs.
Aw. Here's
Hey,
another one.
Brock is saying a Nazi.
Oh no, he's just
I
a
don't know,
fucking
this-
furry.
This guy might be related to Brockus.
he really might. You put that hair in a ponytail, and Jesus, it is dead on.
So Tema says she can't speak German.
Yeah, I didn't think of Tema.
She only speaks German when she's in the bedroom.
German.
Yeah, that's probably she doesn't
Yeah,
like
lo-fi.
speak.
That's
Oh
the
yeah,
way it's
Lo-Fi
suggested.
can probably.
Lo-Fi's
speak
asleep. Last I checked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fuck you two.
No, nice.
Somebody in the chat keep poking Lo-Fi.
The bear.
Twitter until
Lo-Fi's asleep.
Lo-Fi
Let's not
wakes
poke
up.
her.
That's just a rape face if I've ever seen
If
one.
you poke Lo-Fi too much, she finds you and shoves her dick in your ass.
Well,
Do you want that?
somebody
Is that
in the
what you
chat.
fucking
Somebody
want?
in the chat will now poke her twice as hard.
I'm sure. Well, Brockus would if he were here.
Hey, look at the first comment. No, this guy's from London or Tokyo or Texas. He just pretends to be German.
Oh mein Gott, bitte nicht herknock. I have no idea what the fuck that means.
He probably just said something about give me the cock.
Well, oh mein Gott means oh my god. Bitte means like it's like a weird please thank you sort of thing. It's one of those weird German words that everyone knows what it means, but no one actually knows what it translates to because we're not German.
Very true, very true.
Actually, like facts, there are a lot of like weird German words that have no real translation any other language where they can like kind of describe to you what it means, but they're actually like doesn't actually mean anything outside of Germany.
Right. Oh, hey. What?
I took 4 years of French, and I have no clue how to say anything in French.
That's probably a good choice.
We.
I learned a few Spanish words over the years, but most of them are just like the really bad ones. I actually asked a guy who knew Spanish really well in like 3 different dialects.
Knows Canadian.
I said, "Hey, can you teach me Spanish?" He goes, "Oh, okay. You know Spanish already?" I'm like, "I know how to say like dick and pussy and shit." He goes, "So you know all the bad words?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "You know what Spanish you need? You don't need to teach anymore." And then he walked away. And I was like, it turns out after I dated a Mexican girl, he was totally right. That's all the Spanish I needed.
Nice. And it doesn't hurt that you kind of look like you might be Mexican.
Shut the fuck up.
We got someone in the chat that says they speak German.
Do they
Get
really
your
need
ass
to
in
get
here.
Who was
I
it?
think I saw the
Self-surgery?
video where he proposes. That's
Sir Kappa, he says he is German,
well,
but I don't know
fuck
if he
you.
speaks
Fuck
German.
you too, eh? Self-surgery. Fuck you.
Here. Schmeckle, I put this thing in the side chat. I think this should be the video where he proposes to the girl.
Yeah, Bruni is totally right, by the way.
I know, I saw it.
He wants us all to know all the French we ever need to know is I surrender. And that's a true fact. It's the first thing that French officers learn when they go through military school. Is how to say I surrender in German.
This
my
chick
God.
wears a face mask. I think she might be a non.
Google just translated this whole page for me.
Is it
Well,
correct
amazing.
though?
Well, it might be even better.
Hey,
if
it'll
it's
be
not
good enough.
correct.
I did also hear, which this seems to keep coming up in these situations. I heard that he was once, I think, arrested because they found a CD in his home that was just full of child porn
Oh,
or a DVD. Or
why are
something.
they all pedophiles, Trippy?
I don't know why all of them are, but they all seem to
Actually,
follow that.
I did hear about that. And it seemed that what had happened is that somebody had put it there in his house.
Okay.
Like legitimately, like somebody had done it like on purpose to screw with him.
I
I
could
don't
believe
think he
that
was
if-
actually a pedo on this particular.
Yeah, 'cause
He's a
he
lot of
didn't go to
fucked up
jail
things,
for it.
but I don't think he was actually a pedo.
He didn't go to jail for it. He got arrested though for a little bit. They, like basically came there, put cuffs on him, took the shit, and then
If it wasn't him, then it wasn't him. But it comes up too much on this fucking show in particular.
I don't know
Well-
if you can play that video I put in the side chat, Schmel, but
Yeah, I'm
Fingering it
gonna
out.
try and get that set up. While I do that, Antihero, can you tell everybody about your fund?
Oh,
Do it.
my GoFundMe. Yeah, I guess I can do that. So for those of you who don't know, about a month and a half ago, I got sprung on me by my loving family that the move everyone was planning was not going to involve me. I had actually moved in with my family a couple of years ago to help them out with money, and now they don't need or want my help. And since they don't get along with me in ways that would take me way too long to go into, I'm kind of on my own right now. And since I live out in Self Docks, Massachusetts, it is really hard to get a job. It is really hard to afford anything. I need to be making about $15 an hour just to get an apartment on my own. And that's nowhere near minimum wage. So I'm looking for a little bit of help just to try and get some money together so I have a roof over my head for a little while. I've got a few options, but none of them are really close enough for me to be okay and be confident in. In fact, most of the options that I currently have still require me to be here for about 3 more months before I make any real moves. So any help you guys could give me would be absolutely fantastic. And those of you who already helped, like sincere thank you. It's way more than I expected already.
You're my new favorite person.
Don't need to thank these cunts. Fuck's sake.
So
You should thank people, man, because they're going out of their way to take care of you. And like it's like I said, it's way more than I fucking expected.
So in other words, his parents caught him analing some chick.
I fucking
And,
wish that was all it was.
They don't like it. They were like, "This is actually I just put your GoFundMe into the chat."
You know what the worst part about that is, Trippy? Like that's technically part of it because I engage. Let me point this out. My parents are what you call evangelical, charismatic, non-denominational Christians. My father is a pastor. My mother is like a super serious Christian midwife kind of thing, like no joke. Whereas I am a pagan who has nothing to do with Christianity whatsoever. My father has told me on numerous occasions that I'm going to hell and he's okay with that. My mother has called me everything from a heretic to a quote unquote dirty communist faggot.
You are both of those things.
I am all of those things completely. Yep, fuck capitalism.
Yeah, it's gonna be real bad when you find out that they're going into a commune.
And those are the nicest things they've said about me. So
could you imagine if like a year goes by, right, and you go to visit for whatever reason, and they're living in like a Christian nudist commune?
That would shock me actually.
With lots and lots and lots of car key parties.
That would shock me because my mother is one of the most prude individuals I've ever met in my life. It is ridiculous how awful it is. So I paid rent for the longest time, and then I wasn't even allowed to put a lock on my door. Like it's a long goddamn story full of goddamn shit. Point is, because I hate doing this kind of stuff because I feel like I'm whining. So point is, I'm out of money. I'm strapped for cash. I don't make enough. My job's finally picking up, but it's just not picking up quick enough. And
I mean, there's always the option of going out onto the street corner.
You know, I thought about that, but my ass just is not good enough. It's not like yours, Trippy. I can't command attention with it.
Dues though.
You know, I don't.
There's so much competition, though.
We have to look. Cadunt and I got to talk that over about what dues I'm going to be paying, you know, and that kind of thing. Like, I don't even know if she's okay with me whoring myself out with her as my pimp. I haven't even brought up to her yet. Now that you guys have put it out here like this, she's going to be real upset.
Thing you want to look into, man. I'm
going to get beat up now. She's going to have to beat me because of this. You guys have put me on.
But you enjoyed that. That's something that's not going to be a punishment.
Just because I enjoy it doesn't mean that it's supposed to happen. Come on, man.
I don't know. Cadunt's pretty harsh at the best of times. She might go off on him.
Yeah, she is.
All right, Mark, I think you were going to read something about the Drachenlord.
Well, I'm going through this fucking weekly newsletter it puts out. And
I really hope that it's horrible English when translated.
Is this his own personal newsletter?
Yes, he puts out a weekly newsletter. But so what it looks to be like is mostly like he takes down the minute when he records throughout the week, he'll take down the minutes of anything significant while he's recording, including people talking to him in the chat, just the things he does on the videos, and this one specifically, okay, it says it started with a stream at 18:59 on a Sunday evening, so I guess that's 7 o'clock. In which Rain Earl.
If you don't read this in a German accent, I will shun you.
It started with a stream at 18:59. 9 on a Sunday evening, in which Rain Earl.
We need to reread on that.
Again, let go of the usual sermon about how a lot of shit he had already gone through in his life.
Does anybody else realize that his German accent is completely Russian?
It turned Russian quickly. Yes.
Maybe you should let someone who can have a convincing German accent read it.
1859.
Schmeckel probably can. He's
1859.
Even your 9 is Russian. What the fuck is wrong with you? God, for someone who puts all that dick in his mouth, you sure can't work your lips at all.
You know what? I can get some accents.
You just stuttered over that shit like nobody's business. You should be ashamed.
I know.
Go back to whatever rock you
German ain't one of them. I'm sorry, I'm French. I have an aversion to speaking German.
That's your first language. Let me ask you a question there, Mark Como. Why are there so many covered walkways in your native country of France?
Because everybody is scared of the sun.
Because German officers prefer to walk in the shade.
That is true. Yep.
I want to answer a question from the chat. Object of Hate says, so why'd you hire Leaf? Can't summon Opal anymore? Object of Hate, Leaf, other than her penis, is better Opal.
I don't agree with that at all, Leaf, but I will say that Leaf is far easier to summon than Opal. Opal requires blood sacrifice. Leaf just requires subs.
Or like a semen site. I didn't say that.
I didn't hear it.
Another thing is, Opal can take a serious amount of shit.
Oh, Opal can.
Leaf can't.
Yeah, Opal could.
It's hard to make Opal spur down.
I will give her that.
It's easy to do it with Leaf, though. She's training.
Trippy, as soon as you walk into a chat, like on the side chat, she starts to spurg. It's not even right.
Yeah, just wait till I start walking into the chat with my dick out.
If someone called Opal a hole, that would be the nicest thing somebody says to her all week.
Hey, hold up, real quick, guys. Could y'all motherfuckers hit the like button, or at least even the dislike button?
Don't do that.
There's 25
Go on
people
camera.
watching.
Actually, I was going to point
we
that
have
out.
paid Schultz in the chat to do that for us.
I didn't bring my camera with me this week.
I was going to
Are you
bring
still
that up
on
to
vacation or some shit?
Yeah, I'm heading back home tomorrow.
A lot of your newer hosts have never actually seen you on cam.
Oh shit, that's true, isn't it?
Actually, Schmeckel, I saw you on camera, like legit, like with the lights on for the first time, because Kadunt showed me like an early fucking video of like her first ever stream with the cunt stream, and I was like, "Holy fuck, it's a Schmeckel!" And
yeah, you thought that top hat was just in the avatar, huh?
I knew it was part of him, but I didn't realize it was actually like knitted onto his scalp.
Yeah, it's sewn in, man.
Like that's a legit part of his head now.
Well, see, what happened was he was born without the top of his skull.
Oh, like Joe
parents. Yeah, they just slapped the head on, and then all the bones got infused and entwined. We don't want to get too scientifical right now.
Yeah, I track.
They called me a medical anomaly.
They did.
That's probably not the only fucking thing they called you.
But that wasn't even his doctors. That was his teachers.
I'm thinking the word freak came out a lot.
Yeah, I spent some years at the circus.
What's sad is the hat's not actually leather; it's felt. So little bits of felt.
That's flesh.
That's his skin growing over that shit.
And since he can't change the hat, they had to sew on like a big giant top hat for his little tiny baby head.
And coincidentally,
so growing up, he had this giant floppy top hat weighing him down. That's why his neck flops around a little bit.
Like some sort of fucked up euphemism.
I don't know. But Schmeckle, we found last night. We found a. Well, it's a fleshlight, but it looks like a werewolf's mouth, and we were thinking there should be a fun put together to get that.
I've seen that.
We need to get it for Pinoid.
Oh man, if we could just like fucking force ship that to Pinoid.
I just want to point out that Schmeckle is eyeballing that fucking thing, going, maybe it doesn't go to Pinoid.
No, I was looking at this fucking Bad Dragon website, and everything on there is fucked.
Well, yeah,
so, like the one thing that's just a fucking dog's mouth. It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Schmeckle, the Bad Dragon website is specifically for people who are into the furry, fandom.
Oh, there's also a dragon mouth.
There's dragon mouths. There's fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex cocks.
A dragon mouth is less weird to me because dragons aren't real.
There's a fucking xenomorph pussy in there at some point. Okay.
Oh, that was another.
It's got
thing.
everything.
It was an after stream. We found a website where they sell geek dildos, like geek adult toys, and one of them was a double-ended xenomorph dong.
Fuck's sake!
Schmeckle took a long time to respond to that. I'm starting to wonder what he's doing.
Just typing it in.
Schmeckle, like if you were on camera right now and I said hand check, would you have a struggle? Like, would you take some time to get both hands up?
Yeah, he's ambidextrous.
Schmeckle's over there fucking masturbating.
At least one of them.
He's looking at those fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex dildos and he's like, "Oh man, I fucking want that for my asshole."
He's like, "Oh, I can live out my fantasies at Jurassic Park."
He's making purchases and shit.
He told me there were fucking dinosaur dicks on there, and I could not look.
He couldn't not look. He's like, "Yeah, I need to go." Like that's one of those weird things. Like if Trippy was like, "Yeah, man, I got a 17-inch dick," like no homo, but you got to prove that shit. Like for real, because either you're a fucking liar or I'm about to be like put to shame. Like one of the
actually that'd be a world record.
Like if Schmeckle's like, if Schmeckle was like, "Yeah, I got balls the size of literal watermelons," I'd be like, "After stream, let's go." No homo, but I gotta fucking see that. Like you have to fucking.
I'm the exact same way. If you sit there and tell me you got like a fucking 18-inch dick, it's like, all right, fucking whip that motherfucker out.
Well, the guy that's got the biggest dick, his dick's like 15 inches long.
No, there's a guy in Mexico who's got like one that's nearly 2 feet, doesn't he?
I don't know. But this dude that I'm talking about, he gets stopped at the airport all the time because they think he's trying to smuggle something.
He's fucking smuggling summer sausages across the goddamn border.
Yeah. He got approached. Like they asked him, some porn company asked him if he'd want to work for them, and he said no. He's like, "It's just not what I'm into, man."
There's a Mexican dude. He's Mexican or South American or something like that. But he's got like this massive fucking. He has to like keep that sucker like wrapped 24/7 because it's like super sensitive and shit. If he gets a hard on, he passes out.
Yeah.
Like I'm not kidding.
Like that big.
No, we started talking about this fucking Drachenlord guy, and now we have Germans in the chat. Now we have Germans in the chat, Trippy.
We'll bring somebody in here who knows how to speak German so they can translate.
Well, no, that blog was really fucking stupid because it's like personal notes about the streams that he's doing.
Well, okay. Hold up, Mark. That's why you have to use that French analytical brain of yours and go through it, trawl through all the mess, find the good shit, and then splurge out on us with. Come on.
I've been going through it. It's like seriously nothing. It's seriously like
out of it already.
At this timestamp, I get up and go use the bathroom. Return at this time.
Wait,
like that, dude.
The very fact that he records all of this shit obsessively is something we can fucking laugh about. Why didn't you bring this up previously?
Yeah, just read it, man. Bring in a German, Schmeckle. Bring in someone German. We need them.
We're dying.
I don't know any fucking Germans.
Maybe they can
write in the chat.
Whoa. Apathetic Ranter says Drachenlord had a falling out, was left by his family when they moved. Antihero had a falling out with his family and is being left when they moved.
Yeah, but I don't.
Antihero, the American Dragonlord.
He learned English.
Yeah, but I don't weigh 400 fucking pounds, and my room is actually
It's easy to lose weight.
Dude, I haven't seen you on cam yet, bitch.
I haven't seen what your room looks like.
My
We've
room
all
is
seen him on
mostly
camera.
clean. And I've
Especially
been
Schmeckel.
seen on camera.
Especially Schmeckel. Like
I can't stay on camera very long these days just because Brockus keeps talking about how I'm added to his gonna draw nudes list. And
Nah.
I don't need no fucking reference material out there. I don't know what
Like
he's fucking
Schmeckel's got a
planning.
whole list of like anti-hero will be on stream, and Schmeckel will be like, at 15 minutes, 53 seconds, anti-hero stood up and scratched his leg.
Oh yeah, I gotta keep extensive notes. If
are
you
you
guys ever
saying-
saw my fucking notes on this shit,
Are you
also
saying
all
that
written
Schmeckel
in
keeps
German.
fucking tabs on what I do during streams?
All the time.
All of you.
That's really fucking weird.
Even though he
How
can't
the
keep
fuck am I
tabs
gonna
on
remember what happened in the stream the next day?
Hopefully not, because we make fun of you so fucking much. It's not even funny.
Every night I do a 4 hours of streaming, then I wake up the next day, do 8 hours of figuring out what the fuck happened during those streams, and then start a new stream.
Here's my question: how confused are you at the end of those 8 hours?
Pretty bad. I'm
Yeah, that's
also
what I
not very good at I'm not a
Nope.
stenographer.
Yeah, because chances are you're by the time you get done the hour 4, you're how drunk?
Yeah, usually pretty bad.
I mean, how drunk are you right now?
Not very. I ran out of booze and
Oh,
so
what a sad fucking life for you.
Schmeckel, fucking Futternut was in the Renovation stream earlier, and at one point I typed in hashtag intervention for Futternut, and he put it in the chat. He goes, "Fuck you, Trippy." I just figured I'd share that
Who gives a fuck?
because Schmeckel loves Futternut. It's like his best buddy.
Um,
Them two
Look,
lick each other.
look, I realize that y'all in the chat are just trying to troll and shit, but Brockus is fucking serious about drawing me naked, so stop egging him on, all right?
No,
Maybe
you
that's
know
a
what?
system with us.
I have the opposite message. All of you in the chat, I realize you're just fucking around, but Brockus is actually serious about drawing him nudes. So stop fucking around and get serious, cunts.
Oh,
Send
God,
Brockus
no.
ideas,
No.
poses.
Yes,
Oh,
People need
God.
to be fucking.
Oh, fuck, no.
you get one of those like very anime versions of anti-hero where he's got his legs like
Like, the good part is that I know
a
only
certain
one
way.
person who has actual pictures of me that Brockus knows, and I can talk to that person and prevent pictures from being spread.
I'll just
So
have her send them to me
I'm gonna
Anti-hero.
what?
before you get to her.
Kadunk works for me, bitch. Oh wait, no, she doesn't. Kadunk got fired.
Kadunk might be friends with you, but I mean, I'd like to think she respects me enough not to be giving my pictures out to fucking Brockus.
None of us respect you. You're homeless.
Oh, that's
I got
not
pictures of
true.
Brockus.
That was a little mean.
That's not, my only response is that's not true yet. We have some
At
time
least you can
left.
laugh at yourself, man. If
Oh,
you couldn't
well,
laugh at yourself,
Like
it'd be-
I
it'd be
have
sad,
been
and
in,
we'd
I
have to
have been
stream
in
about it
so
more.
many I have been in so many shit situations that like the only thing that's caught me through a lot of them is just humor and spite.
Oh, did Pinoid ever tell you what his idea for money making was for you?
Was it trucking?
Yep.
Well, no, you could actually make $1 million real quick.
Just fucking a dog? Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No. It was. He was gonna suggest that you get your CDL.
Yeah, I mean
That
like the only
took a DM.
the only problem I have with that is that I'm really not comfortable driving vehicles these days.
Well, dude, look, you said that you drove heavily armored vehicles.
Yeah,
but a-
and that's the point. Is that they're heavily armored vehicles. They're designed not to explode as soon as something
A
bad
semi
happens.
isn't very much different.
It's actually made very differently. Military vehicles these days are
Just
made with a strange
paper.
V-shaped chassis on the bottom side that helps direct explosive blast away from the vehicle, thus making more survivability. I know my shit. I was there.
Okay, well, how many people do you hear about exploding in random vehicles every day?
I don't know. I don't go looking up the exploded
It's like
vehicles news
none.
list.
It's pretty low.
I'm
I
sure
bet
there's
you it's
I'm
more
sure there's a
than
lot.
none.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Thank you.
I-
Thank you, Mark, for
pretty low.
validating my fears. You son of a bitch.
Well, stop being a vagina.
I'm not being a vagina. I'm being a vagina. There's a huge fucking difference.
Vagina.
Dude,
Oh, my fault.
He's
Front hole.
being fucking front hole.
I'm being
Yes,
a front
being
hole. Being a fucking front hole.
And it's canon, everybody. We have to call it penis now. From now on, it is now the front pole.
Front pole.
Front pole goes in the front hole. It started to make sense. I'm
Hey,
building.
yours in the front.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've
Okay,
never had a
so
front hole.
I finally figured out that this blog is not written by him. It's written about him. And
Oh,
it's
no.
a daily blog
Oh
But
no.
yes, this guy pays so much attention to Drachenlord that he literally, I mean, goes through with like half of these posts are just bullet points of what he does and streams all damn day.
I wonder if anybody does that with the gun stream.
I wasn't listening. What'd you say?
I said I wonder if anybody
Okay.
does that, like obsessively goes over every moment in the gun stream.
Yeah, they're
We need
called
to find out.
weaponized autists.
We need to find out.
Well, okay. So on this day, these bullet point it starts off with what's his name? Rainer. Yeah,
Rainier Willie. Rainier penis.
Okay, so Rainer wears the unicorn shirt again and holds some crow's statue in the camera. Next bullet point. Now he heaves himself up from the sofa and leaves.
Heaves.
Heaves himself.
That's what it sounds like every time I stand up out of this fucking love seat. I'm
He
like,
returns with a cigar, which he also lights directly. I can't do a German accent.
the fuck accent
Sorry.
was that, Mark?
I don't know. I was trying to do lo-fi, but I can't do lo-fi because fucking.
Schmeckel, do lo-fi. Yeah, but go.
I linked this. I linked this whole thing, and so you should. It's in the DMs, Schmeckel. So you should be able to bring it up and use Google
you
Translate
should
on
have
it.
fun
just
reading
like
it,
me,
too.
but
All right, so
because I can't do a German accent.
That's it, man. Next week we gotta find another fucking straight up pedophile and get.
I cannot read the
No,
German-
next
I can
week.
do the German accent.
Yeah, he'll do it. Brock has had an idea. Fucking what's his name? Jared Fogle. Was that his
Jared
name?
Fogle. Who gives a fuck about
I
Subway
thought
guy?
you just said you didn't want to do a bunch of pedos on your fucking show all the time.
No, I said
Wait
we
a
do
minute,
it
though.
too often, but I mean the Jared
But you
Fogle.
Wait,
just-
wait. Is there any chat logs that we can have Opal and Leaf come on and read?
I don't know about
That's what
that
needs to
logs. I
happen.
know there is a recording of a conversation between him and I think his girlfriend at the time,
Who are
talking
we
about
Who are we gonna
how
have
to
play
groom
Jared?
kids.
Who are we gonna
Well,
have play Jared?
obviously
That'll be
tricky.
Mark. You shit. I'm not playing anybody.
You could probably get somebody to guest it
Oh
here.
fuck! Oh well, we'll bring Sinatra on.
Oh
Can he read German?
my god.
Actually,
Probably not.
We're not even fucking talking about Drachenlord with this particular instance of stuff we're talking about for next week, Mark. Where the fuck
Yeah,
are
we're
we?
handling business
I'm
live
sorry.
on air.
Do you want me to go through this fucking bullet point
Yes.
bullshit or not?
Yes,
Do
I
it.
do. Which is
Now.
why
Hurry
we're
up.
why you're interrupting this.
Listen to yourself while you talk and laugh at yourself and stupid. Come on, let's go. Let's go, man.
Okay.
Hurry
Next bullet point. Next
Continue.
bullet point. The camera is covered for the next sip of alcohol. So I guess he covers the camera. Like, I mean, this guy literally puts down everything he does in his stream. Okay.
How do you even do the stream while taking that extensive of notes?
I think this
else
guy
writes-
watches the streams and takes these notes about the streams.
Jesus fucking Christ!
He's
Right?
like one of those points guys that'll like watch a sporting event and type it all out as it happens online.
Right. Okay, next bullet point. He has a cough right now. If he coughs right now, it's not because of the cigar. Mostly the cough does not start until the evening. Maybe he gets sick.
Oh my god.
You're not really sick unless you do not want to eat vegan sushi anymore. I learned that from a couple nobodies yesterday. Let's see. You do not have to send tea to him because he's got a lot from his girlfriend for Christmas. I guess he has a girlfriend or says he has a girlfriend. I mean,
She lives in Canada.
there's
Cool.
I'm sorry, this is just the most mundane shit ever. It is like ridiculous. So okay. Rainer gets up from the sofa. I'll be right back. I think I have good footage for my documentary. Note, of late, there was almost no stream in which you did not have to go in and out in order to drive visitors away, but the hate will be less. So I think during streams he gets a lot of people knocking on his door hating on
He
him.
still gets people knocking on his door. Yeah, dude, there was a situation where somebody threw a bottle rocket, I think, at his house, but it went through the window or some shit. Like it blew up in his house.
Sorry, guys.
Mute. But yeah, like there was situations like that. There's people that like to just break his windows.
Abject fuckery allowed you to have your fucking phone on during this incredibly important goddamn live stream.
Important. I think that sounded like an ad on the internet. Was that your cell phone?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I have the song "Bad to the Bone" as a ringtone, like a man. What are you doing?
You fucking faggot. I cannot believe the level of complete fuckery I have had to experience this evening from you, sir.
Okay. I'm sorry. Now you have my full attention.
Talk, Mark.
One second. Tema says, I know they're totally ignoring the chat today. It's odd. Tema, there are Germans in our chat today. I'm afraid.
No, just bring a damn German into the fucking chat, Schmeckel.
If we're not careful, the left might think we're having some sort of Nazi gathering here in our chat.
See, Kyle?
Right.
See what happens?
Okay.
See, Kyle?
I actually would like to interact with people here. So can someone else look something else up? Because this is all just bullshit.
I said
Next bullet point. I put some cheese on the stove earlier this morning.
I sent a certain YouTuber that's got like 2,000 subscribers the fucking video to play, but apparently he can't get the production values.
Well, let me see what I can find on this Draken motherfucker.
They do say that the visitors, like he gets up to go visitors at his door, and you can hear Rainer talking loudly with the visitors outside. He's back. Quote, typical kindergarten. I assume he's calling them children or something, like fucking immature or something.
Do they have kindergarten in Germany? Is that where the word
kindergarten's actually a German word.
That's what I figured. That's what I just asked.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
All right, next bullet point. The visitors want attention. So they also throw in the windows. I would assume they threw something in the windows.
Shit!
No, it sounds like they probably broke a window or something. Or they just
I got a news article here for you.
I guess the haters are children, it says.
I got a news article for you here. So,
thank you.
So, despite a ban on assembly, several hundred people have come to Emskirchen in Middle Franconia for a hate demonstration against the creator Drachenlord. The police pronounced 300 police referrals. A police officer apparently spit on and insulted. Individual participants threw things, so that the fire department had to clear what ended up as a small meadow fire. Like literally 300 people, all of these ages, like looks like all young people, they say. So between the ages of roughly like 15 and 20 something, all came to a small village and rioted.
Fucking hell.
All because of this Rainer W. Drachenlord. So
probably
what Drachenlord initially thought was his fan base were from the beginning mainly trolls and bored haters who had chosen the Frankish YouTuber as a target for their mockery. The problem with the whole thing, Drachenlord was completely resistant to constructive criticism and well-intentioned advice, but responded even more to his haters, to their great joy. The whole thing culminated in a fateful video in February 2014. Rainer had learned some of his haters had molested his sister. Angry, he published a recording which he asked the little Nazis to come to him if they dare, and promptly revealed his complete address.
Yeah, see, Kyle?
Yeah. And apparently he's now a living legend on the German internet. Thousands of visitors have since complied and visited the YouTuber at home. There's been just regular boredom and whatnot to actual attacks. He's been thrown like over his own fence, hit. He's had fireworks thrown into his yard.
Who has the strength to throw that fat
Apparently there was a group. He still doesn't stop making videos. He still earns his living through live streams, and has started to sell posters to visitors to his house.
I'm gonna have to get this guy on the live stream. Schmeckel, maybe he can replace Leaf.
How high pitched is his voice?
I don't know.
It's not. If you watch, I would recommend everyone watch Count Dankula's video on it. It's pretty amazing.
No, shut up. That doesn't exist.
I can't watch Count Dankula's videos because of his fucking accent.
Oh.
Would Schmeckel?
You don't like the Scottish accent?
Not at all. A lot of my family's from there. I can't fucking stand talking to them.
You leave groundskeeper Willie alone.
My Scottish family are basically a bunch of fucking groundskeeper willies.
Okay. I was talking about
Fucking awful.
the guy, the Irish guy, German, Scottish. Dankula. There you go. Couldn't remember his name at all. Blanked on it. Called him German. Sorry.
Oh my. So I
think I found something worthwhile.
I was incorrect. Apparently, he did in fact do 3 years and 5 months in prison because A, abusive emergency call, but also computer fraud and possession. Child porn.
Oh.
So
I think I found something excellent.
Okay,
all right,
go for
Schmeckle.
it.
There you go. There's your pedophile stuff.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, I found a German Wikipedia page about him that takes all the crazy shit he says and acts as if it's real. And because he talks about these subjects, he has like PhDs in different things. They call him Dr. Drachenlord. So let's see. Hold on. It starts off that says Dr. Winkler sees the world differently. Dr. Rainer Winkler, also known to his fans as Drachenlord, or more recently as a dragon, has achieved almost everything. Thousands of subscribers on YouTube who idolize him. He earns thousands of euros on something and rips his ass off every day, but only if he is not working as an independent shift worker for 10 to 50 bucks an hour. So it's like they're taking all these different things he says in different videos and makes it so it's like if it's all true, he's like the most accomplished person of all time. So now he goes one step further in his precious free time. He turns to science. With daring but unequivocally correct, this is translated by the way, these theses, he throws everything overboard, which science has considered as the state of affairs up to now. He tidies up cliches and catapults the world of science to a new level. So some of his groundbreaking search results are his treatises are shared mainly via his YouTube channel or located in some weird German website. Some examples of his groundbreaking research results are: animals get their name from their biological mother, and people do not understand it because they do not speak their language. He doubts that elections with more than 10 active voters make sense because, in his opinion, they are too easy to fake. So he thinks only 10 people should be able to vote in elections. The main actor in the U.S. espionage affair is the CSI, not the NSA. Let's see.
It's so funny right now, Mark. It's so hilarious, man.
Well, no, it's just...
I don't know where you find these things because they're
Mark,
so funny.
Marky, could you throw that link in the side chat for me?
Yeah. The non-existence of dragons could never be proven, which is why there must be dragons, if only it's in the imagination.
What?
The fuck?
Basically,
yeah, he says dragons exist because they've never been proven not to.
So then Bigfoot exists, God exists.
That's yeah, I mean
that aliens exist and
that
are
is
walking
technically,
around.
I can come up with anything right now. You can't disprove it.
Teeth only need to be brushed when they
hasn't been proven.
Man, Trippy, I got like 8 naked hot broads in this room right now. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, I can disprove that. Turn on your fucking camera.
I told you I don't have my cameras.
Yeah, so
it's only 7.
Oh.
No, he did catch me. I was catching myself in there. I wanted to feel pretty for a moment.
Well, you are pretty, Schmeckle. I've seen
you and 5 of those hookers get out of there.
You know, if not for that weird bald spot on the top of your head, I think you're fucking hot.
That's a bald spot. That's his 5th eye. You know what you don't know about Schmeckle is that he has the world's only, first and only recorded case. Schmeckle has the world's first and only recorded case of forehead herpes.
Oh God,
that's why he wears the hat.
That's excessive.
Did you get that? Did you get that?
I'm looking at it right now.
Yes. Okay. Look at the last bullet point under groundbreaking research results. Read out that last bullet point.
The very last one.
Under groundbreaking research results, there's like 10 bullet points. Read that 10
Yeah.
before it.
So for those of you who don't know, the woman does not have her vagina in the same place as a man. In a woman, the vagina is a little further down.
This guy is brilliant.
Let's see.
Yeah.
The teeth only need to be cleaned when they hurt. This promises relief of pain. Now, I want to. That statement has a lot to unpack. He says the teeth only need to be clean when they hurt. Does that mean that this man doesn't brush his fucking teeth unless he has a toothache?
Yep.
The
apparently.
reek of this man's mouth must be enough to drive away small animals.
No, the smell it smells like other animals' feces. So
It attracts
the animals
rats.
That,
His mouth attracts raccoons.
the predators just crawl into his mouth because they're looking for the animal, which feces they smell. It's kind of how like cat urine, right? Cat urine is meant to smell like some shit that a mouse wants. So then the mice go over where the cat's at, not realizing they're gonna get eaten by a cat. See, nature.
Apparently, he's one of the most successful insect breeders in his area. He has a master's degree in biochemistry, and does not require sexual experience to have that degree.
Right, sexual experience not necessary.
Not necessary.
Not necessary. Yeah.
He has a degree in microbiology, including breeding of molds and micropenises.
Amazing.
He fluently speaks Hellenic, a little English, German, and apparently the same language of Jabba the Hutt.
Well, he also heads up linguistics graduate school, focusing on Italian and Japanese as well.
He also apparently has several treatises on love and pleasure, including a treatise on the 15 to 16 centimeter standard. A little bisexuality never hurts, and he has a degree in zoology of pleasure.
Well, who doesn't?
Fantastic.
I don't think you understand quite what we're saying there when zoology of pleasure.
Yeah, he likes to fuck animals.
He's penoid.
Oh, okay.
Only penoid
the
makes
dog
money.
thing.
He's the he's the result of penoid having sex with a dog whose turd bronchosate.
Hey, by the way, how did that?
Oh my god! Do you think they were the same dog, Trippy? I've never thought of that. Maybe that's why the pick came out so easily.
All right, so Dr. Rainer Winkler, real name Drachenlord, born August 2nd, 1989, in Neustadt an der Aisch.
Oh my god, he's younger than me.
Frankenmettler, colloquially meddler, and scientist who is distinguished by his pioneering views. So various social media platforms, he shares his latest research results with the world. A doctor in his works, Winkler focuses on the areas of music, especially the metal, politics, where he has already demonstrated his enormous knowledge, and sexual enlightenment. After discontinuing his special school, Mr. Winkler received his doctorate at the Altschwitzberg University in various departments, including the microbiology, the humanities, and the secondary sciences. Since his graduation, he's been working in research. Most of his essays are recorded in his pleasure temple, which is located somewhere in Middle Franconia. The Drachenlord does not have to inform himself about the political world events. He understands and takes it in his entirety by reflection alone. The text written by him respects the Winkler spelling reform, so that in no time at all he has turned the German language completely upside down. Because of these facts and his cognitive superiority, he brings the scientific world into turmoil. In addition, he describes himself as a new kind of man, because of his enormous knowledge and his high intelligence, as well as his special cognitive abilities. His penis is 16 to 17 centimeters long. It actually just says that, like, randomly. I don't know why.
Wait, what? Seriously?
It just, like, I'm not joking. It says, in addition, he describes himself as a new kind of man because of enormous knowledge and his high intelligence with special cognitive abilities. Period. 2 spaces. His penis is 16 to 17 centimeters long. Period. End of paragraph. Next paragraph. It goes on to say that Dr. Winkler practices martial arts at a young age, notorious for his kicking. His athletic ability, he practiced longer than anyone else's dragon running videos. However, this is for too easy a way for him. Winkler changed to cycling. In both sports, he sniffs well, and he likes 60 kilometers per hour. Sniffs well, yes.
Huh.
He likes 60 kilometers per hour.
He likes 60 kilometers per hour. So then it's got some quotes by him. First of all, I'm a guy. I don't want to be sexist. Secondly, 1.96 meters tall. And not only do I look like a bear, but I'm strong as one. So who would rape me? Probably no one who's achieved anything in life. The Drachenlord is a man who was once treated very badly, and at the time vowed to give the world harmony. I'm nothing. I'm not a brat or anything else in this comparison. That's why my statement has no weight. I have no interest in interviews because not I'm the one who counts, but my viewers, without whom I could do nothing, and without which nothing is going for me. There's only one thing I want to improve and change the world. I want to wake up all the people because in my opinions the world will only be annihilated because people are constantly arguing. And then there's a German word. Acceptance is better than annihilation. That at least is my opinion.
Yeah, I'm having problems.
The Germans are asking why you're talking like a French dude.
Yeah, because I'm clearly French. It's Mark's reading this right now.
Anti-hero. I'm having a little issue finding a fucking video clip of this chick proposing to what's his face that has subtitles in English.
Unfortunately, the only one I know of for that is
subtitles.
Oh yeah, I don't know about anything with subtitles. The only thing I know about for certain, as far as a video that shows it happening, is the one that's in Dank's video.
Well, yeah, I found two different versions of it where it's happening.
And if that was a French accent, I have never heard that particular dialect of French.
This one is Drachenlord hires.
You sounded like I could kind of hear. There was a little bit of fucking like a bad Cajun accent.
German's not my best one. It's not. I'll be honest there.
Man, are you a fucking voice actor like Antoine?
God no, I just like accents because they're fun.
I told Antoine that I had a 17-centimeter penis once, and he had to go Google how big that was.
Did he immediately salivate all over it?
No, he goes, God damn it, you made me Google it, motherfucker.
So what was he Googling?
He didn't just look up 16, 17 centimeters. He looked up 16-centimeter penis.
He did. That's almost
Googled 17 centimeters to inches or whatever.
He's on his phone. He's like, man, that is really small.
I doubt it.
All right.
Mark, how big
you want to go through his hobbies? I don't know. I'm American. I don't know shit about.
I had to look it up in centimeters. This chick asked me, and she wasn't from the U.S., so I was like, okay, fine. I'll translate.
I can do math in my head.
No, you can't.
See how many centimeters are in an inch?
I highly doubt it.
Just go to Google.
Can't do it because now you're relying on other people to tell you. Yeah, centimeters to inches, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm making him look it up too.
All right.
I bet he's
about 18 centimeters.
What?
According to Google.
You don't even know, Mark.
Sorry.
You just want to be 1 centimeter bigger than my dick.
No, I mean, like, I'm sorry to break it to you. I'm sorry to break it.
You want to? He's like, oh, it's 1 centimeter. It's not that much to break up.
Does that mean that Mark and I have the same size dick?
It's possible.
No, you do it, Schmickle.
Does that mean we have the same dick? Are you
definitely, especially when we're docking?
Are you?
Mark already has an identical twin. He's already got somebody with the same dick.
Yeah.
Does that mean there are two people touching my dick right now that aren't me?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Fuck.
Well, actually, Mark, have you and Rob ever measured penises together?
Side by side, touching.
Who knows, man? That might be where you go.
Afraid not.
I
know everybody wants us to do shit like that, but
all you guys gotta do is all you gotta do is get naked. You guys are both gonna be hard because you're gonna be looking at yourself naked. And then you walk up to each other with your boners and see if one person can hit the other person and their
like which one walks into the other one first.
It's called sword fighting. It's totally okay. It's
so
a
normal
like a joust.
Thing. Just jousting.
Like a joust.
You gotta say "milady" and tip your hat while you do it.
Milady. And then you look at your brother and you say, "All homo."
You just look at him and be like, "My lord, let me feel your staff." Just start stroking. Go to town. It's okay. No one's gonna mind.
I couldn't find it, but apparently there was a news article where a gay dude murdered his boyfriend because after they had sex, the boyfriend looked at him and said, "No homo." I just couldn't find the article, so I'm not so sure if it's true.
So he killed him?
I
mean, that's
killed
rough.
him because it wasn't the first time he did that, and apparently he told him to stop doing that. That's
So
like a
next
really
time,
horrible.
so Trippy, next time your gay boyfriend says, "Don't do that or I'll kill you," you should fucking believe him.
Well, shit. I usually kill them first.
Oh, because he said no homo.
Yeah.
Trippy, I told you you got to stop that, man. You got to let people have their little fun. That's all.
I know.
I usually
I
just
mean-
tell them, just say all homo. God.
I mean,
And then you don't go after him.
I know it bothers you
Mm.
that people won't just accept you as you are in all your flagrant, flamboyant homosexuality. But not everyone's as comfortable being a rainbow hugging, unicorn, dick sucking faggot like you.
You leave the kung fu rainbow laser force out of this.
I'm just saying, not everyone's as
Kung fu
comfortable as
rainbow
you
laser
are.
force.
Not everyone's
Either
as
way, are we
comfortable
going
as
to
you
like
are.
talk about the German Brockus or what?
Well, yeah. I mean, so this guy, like, I really wish
So
we had,
now you want to get back on track.
I really wish we had, like, and I asked you this earlier, Trippy. I said, hey, so what time are we going to start this hangout? You know, I think it's good if we get some
Not my
structure here.
channel.
And you know what I was told by Trippy? Nah, man, it's the cunt stream. We don't do structure.
That's exactly right.
I would have really
gonna
liked
argue with that?
if we got together like maybe 20 minutes ahead of time and just watched.
Doesn't matter what you like.
Me
fucking
and Trippy got
video.
together half an hour beforehand.
Yeah, and where was my fucking invite?
I forgot to
I
send
forgot
it.
to
Yeah,
send
that's
it,
fucking
too.
right. I know. I
We
know you
both
forgot
forgot
to
to
send
send it. The
know.
problem here is I don't drink.
Yeah, so it's Trippy's fault.
I have just as bad
Anyway,
of a memory.
Point being,
It's fucking horrible.
Count
Then
Danks.
what's your fucking excuse?
Count Danks video
just
covers
fucking
it
told you.
pretty goddamn well. There's a lot of really fucked up shit about this guy. He has some dialogue in which he talks very heavily about his use of zoophiliac porn. Which, if you don't know what that is, in the chat, that means
Bestiality.
he likes to watch people and animals engage in interspecies erotica.
Bestiality.
if
It's
Brock
a
is
lot
here-
shorter.
Fucks animals.
If Brockus
Yep.
were here, we could ask Brockus for a full explanation of that. As earlier today, he confirmed that he was a
Brockus
furry.
is only into.
But he confirmed he's a furry?
He confirmed. No, Schmeckle, you retweeted that shit. He confirmed he was a furry and into interspecies erotica. It was
Oh.
on the internet.
Yes,
Dude, I
yes.
should totally send him that picture. He's probably seen
Does
it.
still want to bang Leaf, even
He
though
wants
she
to
is
bang a
some
fucking
form
tree
of
frog.
amphibian.
She is a fucking tree frog, and
Tree
she
frog.
nests other tree frogs in her inverted nips. We fucking discussed this. She has yet to say no.
She
Yeah, her
does.
nipples are innies.
She does miss a lot of shit to deny. She likes to deny stuff, but she doesn't deny everything.
She doesn't deny the right things. Like, okay, don't deny that you called me a fucking retard. I'm still pissed about that. But deny that you have inverted tree frog tits. Okay, there are priorities here.
Right.
There are priorities. You should deny the inverted tree frog nipples. But
Can
no,
we just
that's
yell
not
at
what-
Leaf?
Do what?
Hmm?
Huh?
Huh?
Where?
Yeah, Schmeckle, next time she's on, I guarantee I can get her to yell at me.
Just by being
Leaf.
there.
Yeah, just send me an invite next time she's on, and I'll come in and I'll have her yell at me, and then I'll leave.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Leaf is in the show after this one. What? Why don't we just do Leaf versus what do you call yourself, Trippy?
That's
Actually,
right.
Schmeckle, you know
I
how to
do.
really piss Leaf off? Just tell her you're going to invite Trippy in.
No, don't tell her.
Don't have to. No, I'm just saying.
No,
don't
I do
invite
kind
him.
of have to
Tell her it's
be.
gonna happen.
I have to be at the cream stream after this, so.
Are you already pissing people off? She's been here a week, Trippy.
Dude, I didn't. She wasn't even on here, and I had already pissed her off. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, that was last week's show where we had all that fucking shit go down.
No shit. No shit. Where I got called a hypocrite for very non-hypocrite actions. I still want to see.
I still haven't had that fully explained to my liking.
Me neither. And also,
You're a
was it?
hypocrite
Was it-
because I don't like you.
it was last week Friday, right, where I got called a liar. I still haven't seen proof that I lied, nor have I gotten an apology for the other person saying something that wasn't true.
I decided to engage in my own form of weaponized
Fucking
autism.
guardian. Oh yeah.
I went full weaponized autism on the last stream I was really a part of there, and went and hunted down the exact moment where Leaf called me a fucking retard, and then I commented on that fucking shit. But timestamp the comments, and I was like, the Pepperidge Farm fucking remembers, the video remembers, and I remember this fucking happened. Call me a fucking liar.
You know, it's real weird too, Schmeckle, that the Guardian is one of those guys who, claims that he'll go through stuff and like that's his thing. But yet I don't have an apology in my DMs.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah.
No,
I remember.
I couldn't tell you if he owes you an apology because I haven't gone
Because
back.
you were here. You
Look at
came in
whatever
and
you
called
were
me a
writing.
liar and
Well, hold on.
told me that.
No, I
all
was
sorts of
was
shit.
there. I remember this conversation about
Yeah.
going back to check the stream.
Schmeckle, I just want to point out that we expect you to know nothing because we assume you don't pay attention to anything.
Yeah,
that does cover
in other words,
a lot of reality.
In other words, though, the Guardian is my bitch until he can prove that I lied about something.
Yeah, but is he your butt bitch? Like, is he your
That
basic ass
specific
bitch?
thing he called me a liar about.
Like, do you require that he offers up the anus?
What did
He doesn't
say
have to
to you,
offer
Trent?
me shit. He's still getting in the ass.
Oh,
No, he was pissed off that I said that I don't trust Leaf. And apparently that's a lie. I
like,
guess.
here's my question.
I don't know,
What does
man.
somebody
It's hard to tell.
like? Not trusting someone is an opinion. It's not a factual statement. Like, I don't trust Schmeckle, and Schmeckle will tell me point blank, "That's a great idea."
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't trust
There's like one or two things I could trust Schmeckle on, and I think it's mostly like, if Schmeckle gives you an invite to a hangout, then you can click on it, and that's about it.
I don't know
That's
about
like-
that.
Actually, sometimes I do add extra characters in the middle just to throw people off. So you really can't even trust that.
Oh God! And then yeah, there's nothing I trust about Schmeckle at all, other than that when I see this fucking stupid Schmeckly avatar, I know there's probably a
Schmeckly.
Schmeckle behind it.
Schmeckly. No, sometimes it's actually
that's not
Brockus.
even true. Sometimes it's Brockus.
Yeah, but that's just as fucking.
And you know this.
Like, I'm not sure which one's worse, really.
I think Brockus is fine. He just gets mad at me sometimes, and that's hilarious.
I just like Brockus. I do. He's a decent guy. I just wish that he would stop getting so spurgy sometimes. That he would stop. Actually,
I
no,
want
it's not even the
Brockus to be the
spurging.
best Brockus that a
It's
Brockus
not even
can.
the spurging that bothers me. It's it's how sometimes he gets up in his feelings and he just kind of curls up into his shell and is like, "Look at me, I'm a kicked puppy. Don't fucking talk to me."
No. Okay,
I'm
they're
like-
they're not even the subject to this. Why are we talking about this?
And I'm like, "Oh, but that's when I want to get a big stick and poke you even fucking harder with it." But I'm weird, so it's okay.
He has a whole show where he's supposed to spurg.
But it's not the spurging that I'm upset about. It's the
You know what-
withdrawing into a shell that bothers me.
You know what I noticed is that people haven't been fucking subscribing to Trippy Poop. Subscribe to my fucking channel, you bastards.
Hey, don't fucking shill right now. We're talking about this fucking German crazy who hoarded a bunch of trash in his fucking
We're
room.
talking about Brockus and Leaf.
So this guy's got a full-blown house, right? Drachenlord has a full-blown house, and he lives in roughly 2 rooms of it, a kitchen and his bedroom. And the reason for that is because he's supposedly, quote-unquote, renovating it. Now, these
while he's on
renovations have
government
been-
aid.
These renovations have been going on for years, and they have amounted to roughly nothing. Mostly because he has just been filling his house with garbage. And I don't mean like a hoarder, like, neatly stacked piles of newspapers he's never going to look at again. I mean like literal garbage.
Like he drinks a
bags
pop and he
of
throws the
trash.
bottle into the
Okay,
trash.
well, one second. Tama the Huns in the chat saying, I just want to know what I did to get on his bad side. I barely know the guy. She's still talking about Brockus. I thought this was covered. I thought you guys talked this out.
Well, she didn't really get to have words about it that night, man.
Well, we were supposed to, but then Schmeckle was like, "Hey, if you're not part of the inner circle, get the fuck out."
You kicked everybody out except for Leaf and Guardian.
Yeah,
To be
which was
fair-
really
to
fucking
be
weird.
fair, at that point, we had things to talk
Just
about.
because you want to talk, just because you wanted to start a fight with Andy Worski. I see how it is.
I was starting a fight with Leaf's boyfriend, not Andy Worski.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've seen, it's not hard to start a fight with Worski.
No, it's very easy. I've done it a couple times.
Well, it looked like Worski because of Twitter, but I don't
Is
know.
that
Oh,
guy
no,
still
wait.
making videos? I'm subbed to Worski. I haven't seen him put up shit in forever.
I don't know if he still makes videos. I think
See,
he
what's
might
going
be.
on is he's getting Blair White surgery, and he doesn't want anybody to know about it.
Oh
Yeah.
damn, that's if that's true, that could change the whole game right there.
Sure.
He'll
mean, I
want to
just
stay
made
away
it.
from setting his titties on fire if they're fake.
I mean, that's,
No, that-
Yeah, silicone can go up.
Right?
I remember
that
his
shit
specific
turns into-
Brockus
for
saying
those
that
of
he
you who
was-
are unaware, burning silicone's like napalm. It just sticks to shit and keeps going.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that there was a specific Brockus that said that he would light his testicles on fire. Well, over to the pants. So he would let his crotch on fire if anti-hero meets his GoFundMe goal. So get on that, people.
Yeah,
Give,
but so basically, I need another
Give a
$800, and you get to watch Brockus light his fucking crotch on fire.
give a hoot, don't pollute. He also said that he would either let his crotch on fire or he would
No,
shave
not either
himself
or.
bald.
He would do both.
Oh, it was both?
He
That-
will
that
light
was
his
his
crotch on fire and shave his fucking man bun off.
I think he said shave his
Oh,
entire
fuck,
head,
fuck,
so
fuck.
that includes eyebrows.
Donate, cunts.
You didn't know about that?
I want his goddamn man bun gone.
I am
Yeah,
not
Schmuck.
joking. So everybody listen up very carefully. It's in a stream. You can hear him say it. Go back a couple streams. You'll find it. Brockus said point blank he would chop off his fucking man bun.
Exactly. We'll
Thank
see. Look,
fucking
when
God.
it comes to Brockus, you don't have to worry about him like saying, "No, I'm not going to do it now." Like, I'm pretty sure he'll do it.
And it only is going to cost $800. Now, if that means if like literally like 80 of you, and there's plenty of people watching these streams, don't lie to me. Just give $10. Yeah. His fucking thing is gone on live stream.
I think he meant, he would shave all the way down to Mr. Clean levels of hair.
Look, I don't even care if he just shaves off just the fucking top knot. You can get
I want
rid
to
of
see
that
him look
shit.
like Wooly Willy. I want to see him shave his hair but keep the beard.
Woolly.
Yeah.
No, dude. Shave half the beard and his full head and one eyebrow.
Can we make him shave which parts though? Can we make him Joe Dirt his beard?
I don't know. I want to see him shave half of his... Dude, half his beard, his full head shaved, and whatever half of his face still has beard, shave that eyebrow off.
I want to see him cut off his fucking man
He might
bun
start a new trend.
and then shave Leaf's name into his head.
I think that would be fun. He is pretty intent on impregnating the girl.
Does Brockus have does he have chest hair?
Shave Leaf's name
Not
into
as
his
much as
chest
he
hair.
should.
Oh,
I bet
even
you his
better.
ass hair is thick as fuck though.
Yo, hey, even better, right? Brockus goes
Yeah.
out for his suntan, and he writes Leaf on his back and falls asleep during the tan so that it becomes, super red
Wait a
around
minute.
everywhere.
Wait,
where
we
there
you
is
know what?
no leaf.
Even better. We could shave Leaf's name into his hair, and then shave Kuvara into his back hair.
No, I think if it's gonna be somebody, one would have to be Leaf, and the other would be Magog.
Well, if we're doing the sunburn thing, we don't even need to shave anything. We could just write like "I heart Leaf" on his stomach and sunscreen, and leave him lying out there for like 4 hours.
Can he do it on his forehead?
Carl DeGross in the chat says that it can't be a man bun because nothing manly about that shit. At best, it's a Girl Scout bun.
Oh,
That is true.
that's Tema's other half, man.
It is. That is the German that is in her life. The only German that's in her mouth.
Maybe.
She can't speak German, but it does occasionally come out of her face.
True, I suppose.
Did I say that out loud?
I think she only speaks German during sex, and she doesn't know what she's saying.
It just
Right.
yells "Mein Gott, mein Gott, mein Gott" over and over again.
Maybe.
We should ask her. She's listening right now, so hopefully she'll answer the
She
question.
just goes, "Remusen de Juicen aus Ratten."
I think my girlfriend's a Nazi, guys. She says some weird shit during sex.
Right.
Did she say our biting mock fry?
Yeah, so back to the guy who has the girlfriend and all the degrees.
He doesn't
Did
have
you
a
read
girlfriend. That's the fucking thing.
I know. Did you read the other one, the Drachenlord or Hitler, whatever the fuck article?
No. I was
He's
waiting for you to
frozen.
read that.
Oh yeah, my computer's frozen. Hold on. A second.
Apparently he also wrote a treatise on better prostate massages.
It's
yes.
called Hitler Wiki parody. Better prostate massages.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an expert, didn't you know?
Do it up.
I'm not allowed to read that page for some reason.
Yeah, none of these links work. You have to be an admin.
Apparently
I think you just
haters are
want people to be
terrorists. Hate is not an emotion. The skin is not an organ. Not kidding.
I like the haters are terrorists one because that's that really hits home. Like someone taking a dump on his front porch is terroristic.
Istic?
terroristic.
Yeah, like
Terrorism.
none of these links actually go anywhere, which is very, very depressing.
Right.
So,
But-
this thing is a thing. General information. Appearances on Downfall parodies. Is that what I'm supposed to read?
There's so many parodies of this guy. Apparently, it's not even fun.
He has quite a large number of pseudonyms as well.
I can't read any of these German words.
Dragon Bard, the Butter Golem, Metal Reiner, Fediger, Dr. Auchenlord, Computing Lord, Lies Lord, Lust Lord, Buy Lord, and just apparently YouTube.
His nickname's YouTube.
Apparently, he has called himself YouTube.
You know what? Him and Chris Chan are kind of like living embodiments of YouTube, so I can see where that comes from.
It's the YouTube presence of the Drachenlord. That's
Dude, what if them two? What if him and Chris Chan like got together and he got to feel that unclip? You know, the
I
pussy
wonder
Chris Chan cut himself.
they would have to out awkward each other, and that's a tough call.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Read
He's German, so he's probably down for a lot of this stuff.
polymath. I guess he's a polymath.
The fuck does that mean?
It means he is the only universal scholar of our time. His in-depth knowledge includes, but is not limited to, law, medicine.
I don't think that's what that means, Mark.
Economics, physics. That's what it says right here. Economics, physics. It may be wrong. I don't know. This is a fucking bullshit joke wiki.
Joke article, yeah.
He only deals with quantum physics as a hobby.
You must be reading
All areas of computing and telecommunications, sports, psychology. For example, he revolutionized our understanding of the term IQ.
revolutionized.
He's an expert in English, Asian, and German languages. See his spelling reform. Apparently, he doesn't misspell words. He spells words the correct way they should be spelled.
Yeah.
History, geography.
Like they sound.
And although he's not at all interested in politics, especially elections, system theory, international relations, and the political systems of the United States of America and Germany, in addition, he's a great art lover and a gifted chef. I bet you he's a gifted chef like Opal's a gifted chef.
Opal's fine. She's cooking stuff. It's good.
Do you see her burn her boiled eggs the other day? Jesus
It's
Christ.
probably fine.
Actually, I was looking. She didn't burn them. She had a crack in one and didn't know it. And that's what happens when you hard boil an egg. It's got cracks in it. Trust me.
I know. I'm being hyperbolic.
So apparently, speed metal is not officially recognized in Germany.
Speed metal, thrash metal, metal. What the fuck, man? They just bang a bunch of trash cans lids together and have some guy go.
Yeah, industrial metal.
Yeah, that. Keyboards, and then we got the guy's got he's got hair. He's got hair, and he's like. Bleh.
Yeah, I miss when they had hair and they sounded like women.
A direct quote from Drachenlord is, "Tomorrow it will come tomorrow. Yoda, my master, is the power, strong and soul of mine."
Read it in German.
I don't know in German.
I've been seeing German typed all in the chat. Get one of them fuckers in here.
All right, actually, I've got something really awful. This is an actual direct quote from him. There is not too young; it's just too tight.
Oh
wow! That sounds like a quote from Schmeckel.
You know damn well I swing in the other direction age-wise.
And then we got.
Could someone please clip Schmeckel saying "I swing the other direction"?
Just that.
Just clip it right there.
Brock is saying, "I swear to God, she told me she was old enough." Yeah, that's a direct quote from Brockus, even though he might deny it.
Seriously need to get somebody on clipping this shit.
He said, "Take the cuffs off. I swear to God, I didn't put my whole dick on her."
How about this one? Prove to me that trees have no emotions.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can beat you. Most people have their first sexual experience with the same sex.
So if he's a furry, how about this? The planet is turning slower at the North Pole.
Really? Slower.
The
as
Earth,
opposed
the
to-
Earth has two locations, closer and further away from Earth.
That's actually completely, undeniably 100% true.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's considered location, maybe the wrong use of the word. How did he spell location? Did he spell it the right way?
Stones are unbreakable.
I guess if you're using your hands.
Yeah, most have. Yep, mold is not black.
Mold is not black.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to go to his home and see if it's worthy of being condemned.
I'll commit suicide if your mother lies dead in front of me and says fuck.
What?
It
Hey,
says
read that one again for the schmeckle.
I will commit suicide if your mother lies dead in front of me and says fuck.
I'm confused.
That's a quote. Here's one. No matter how many, there is one thing that should be clear to you. I'm just going away when you follow me. You provoke me brutally, and if I break an arm for you, no world judge says what. And now you're pissing. I do not hear you. I have music on.
What? I do not hear you. I have music on. But he knows they're pissing.
You big fat asshole.
Is that another direct quote?
Yeah.
Or are you talking to Marcus?
No,
Okay.
but both.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brock.
What does Edzala mean?
I think it's like
Edzala?
Why
think
don't
it's one of
you
those
Google
German,
Translate it?
I think it's fuck.
I think it's one of those German words that may not have an actual translation since Google Translate won't translate it.
Right.
Have you tried?
I'm
So,
trying the specific word right now.
There are
I'm
some
not gonna try.
conspiracy theories surrounding Drachenlord.
Well, I typed in Edzala and a shit ton of Drachenlord videos came up.
Yep.
Maybe it's a catchphrase.
So, like I said, there's some conspiracy theories surrounding Dr. Winkler.
Henry.
They believe he is in reality Hape Kirkling with a mask.
Who?
Some other German dude.
Yeah.
They believe that he is a large-scale psychological experiment, a displaced scientist who wants world domination.
Oh, for fuck's
Drachenlord is a project of media scientists who want to use it to create the perfect example of that's not how to do it. So far, no real person has done so much wrong in relation to media, so textbooks have always had to resort to fictitious people and sceneries. Since then, Dr. Winkler admits any student can view every kind of media fail and multiple executions on YouTube. Another conspiracy theory is that Dr. Winkler is an alien whose spaceship crashed on Earth. His only hope for salvation is for his homeworld to become aware of the Earth. Since his homeworld is only interested in YouTube channel Earth, with more than a lot of subscribers, it looks like 1 billion, he has to reach the number of subscribers. The difficulty now is to accommodate secret messages in his native language in his videos. For this, he uses a secret code. Unfortunately, it is therefore not possible to store real content next to the code. That's why all the videos of Dr. Winkler have no content. Furthermore, any earthly language is a foreign language to him, which is always noticeable in his attempts to speak.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That is an actual conspiracy theory surrounding Drachenlord, is that he is an alien who is trying very hard to phone home via YouTube subs.
Drachenlord phone home. Drachenlord. We really needed lo-fi for this.
We
Why did I
did.
think
Or
about
I
getting
was trying to
lo-fi?
get Annie in here too. She knows
You always
German.
try to get Annie in here. She knows everything.
Yeah, he's just always trying to get Annie, period.
I know.
It's not my fault. She's
Hey, you want to
fucking
enjoy Annie?
smart.
You asked me last week while everybody was yelling at each other.
Yeah, everyone's fucking screaming at each other, and he's just like, "Hey, can Annie come over?"
I raised my hand first, asshole.
Apparently,
got?
he only owns 2 t-shirts.
Wow.
Just
One of
2,
them was one of your favorite bands,
unfortunately.
apparently.
If
You
he
call
only
that
owns
shit a band?
2 t-shirts, there's a good chance the other one's the same band.
That's very true. Be great if it was like he's got that shirt, right? And then he's got an ICP shirt.
Wow, then we both feel like shit, Trippy.
Yeah. Yeah. Just trying to share your pain.
Let me see what else I can find on this fucking fuckface.
I mean, I did 3 minutes of research. I thought I did enough. Ah, shit. I keep saying these things while we're live. Sorry.
You're so professional, my friend.
Don't you call me migraine. Wait, what?
Now. There's no need for all this nonsense.
Here's a quote: "There are not enough trolls in the world to defeat metal, or those who stand by it."
Yeah, New Wave tried to destroy the metal, but
Oh my god, stop. Fucking stop. Fucking stop.
No. I like that song. I can play it on fucking Rock Band.
Grunge tried
Good
to
song.
destroy the metal, but the metal had its way. Anyways,
Let's see.
Schmeckle, copyright infringement, go.
I don't like this guy. This guy is stupid.
Stop looking in the mirror, Mark.
The
You're on
biggest
stream.
problem that I'm having is because like every one of his videos is taken down apparently.
Yeah, that I kind of ran into a lot of that
It
myself.
looks like he nuked himself at some point. Now, for a fun
Probably.
fact here, fun fact, there is still a Drachenlord YouTube channel. His
Yeah,
YouTube channel still exists. There's just like only one video on one of them, and it has nothing to do with him. Well, it does. He's on there, but it's like nothing to do with the drama or anything. It's like he literally just nuked himself. I haven't found anything recent from the guy.
While I was looking up Drachenlord, one of the videos that I found was somebody making fun of Antifa. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I ended up finding out that there's like a group of people that call themselves Drachenlord that make fun of Antifa for
I mean, that's not that hard to do though.
Yeah, well, this guy was wearing a pink bandana on his face and a bright yellow shirt and was talking about how you need to go get yourself a BB gun. And it's called a BB gun because that stands for ball blaster. And you could pump it.
Don't shoot people in the dick.
Dude, he was like, you could pump it 3 to like 50 fucking times. And it hurts a lot. And that's what we're going out there with
real
against
quick,
these ARs.
In the chat, we've got Jacob Navo is asking, what's Drachenlord? Well, Jacob, I advise you to go to Google, look it up, and just prepare yourself for something stupid. Drachenlord is a ridiculously overweight German YouTuber who made just various mistakes throughout his YouTube career that resulted in literally 300 plus people showing up at his house and starting fires.
Yeah, they like to start fires. They like to throw stuff through his windows. They like to, just get a little bit of rage. One of my favorite ones that I found was a guy. It had to have been probably like 6 or 7, 5 in the morning, something. Pitch black outside. He blows something up next to Drachenlord's house, and all you can hear about a second and a half later is Drachenlord just screaming as he chases them down the block.
Yeah, there were quite a few instances where he would pick up rocks and throw them at people. I saw a couple of video clips where literally people were pelting him with eggs, rotten eggs, by the way he was screaming.
Well, they said that he's gotten so bad at this point to where if you walk up to him and you're like, hey, you're Drachenlord, and try to shake his hand, he'll immediately try to start fighting you because he thinks you're one of his haters.
Well, yeah. Because it's way more, he's just one of those people. He is a Chris Chan type. Like, everything he does just is so cringe.
Yeah, but I don't think he has the luxury of claiming that he's high-functioning autistic like Chris Chan does.
Right.
I think this guy's just fucked up. Remember that time that I showed Chris Chan's dick on the stream?
Didn't this guy do the same thing?
I don't know. He might have shown Chris Chan's dick on a stream. I was looking at it.
I mean, didn't he show his own dick on the stream?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I know he's measured his dick. Like, he's one of those people that talks about his personal life way too much.
That's my shtick. Shut up.
He like makes up a personal life because he has none.
Yeah.
caffeination
I've met people
affect
like
beer?
that before. It's
It's like most of my family.
like it's pretty sad. People have to like make up their lives in order to sound cool.
Schmeckle.
Like they hate their life so much they just make up shit because they think it's not going to be great. That's actually pretty goddamn sad.
Stop
It's
talking shit
someone
about
who-
Schmeckle, man. He's right here.
Is Schmeckle right there? Because he's been awfully goddamn cool.
I don't know. He is. He died.
And
It's probably,
this is the Bash Schmeckle stream.
Before we started, Schmeckle informed me that he ate about 1.5 pounds of raw pot cookie dough. So
So he's in the bathroom right now, shitting himself dry.
he did say that it was pot cookie dough.
So he is in the bathroom, shitting himself dry and hallucinating.
Probably.
Okay, Schmeckle, what do you see?
He's in the bathroom. He can't answer you.
Schmeckle, god damn it! You're supposed to take the computer with you, you little fuck.
Burn it down.
God damn it!
It
We're
is
lost and alone. Our leadership is gone. What do we do?
We do the show right now because he's gone.
Fucking persevere.
In that case, let's talk about today's political climate.
Climate? What the fuck is a climate? It's climate. I think I just heard a screen door shut. What are you doing, Schmeckle?
Yeah, I stepped out for a second.
You didn't go outside and
Did
poop
you,
on all that.
Schmeckle? Did you step out to have a wank?
No. If I was gonna do that, I would have announced it first.
I think you went outside to jack off to roughly 64 gigabytes of porn.
And we were like, "New wave tried to destroy the metal." And then
We didn't do that at all.
Anti-Hero was singing along. He knows all the words.
At one point I did, and I'm ashamed. Let's move
It's
on.
a good song.
It's
Nothing
not
wrong
one.
with
It's not one of their bests. It's
Well,
not.
no.
I do know
No,
almost
that's
all the words of
obviously-
Beelzebub,
Beelzebub.
which is a great song. Don't do that. I'll start singing, and Schmeckle hates that.
I think he changed the rule, right?
No.
Oh wait, what are you
I
guys
very
doing
much
for
did
the
not
donation
change the
stream on
rule.
Monday? What are you
If
doing for the
notice,
donation
Michael, I
stream
am
on
not
Monday?
singing.
Shut up. What are you doing for the donation stream on Monday? Is it going to be a singy stream or
No.
what? Yes.
There
All
will
right.
There will be boobies offered. It'll be fun.
Really?
Wait,
That's what the
who's
other channel's doing.
boobies? Hold on, who's boobies?
Yeah, last time I asked for boobies, you guys gave me fucking Brockus tits.
Like, because there are some,
It'll be better. It'll be better this time.
Because
These people will be paying for the tits. It'll be
the
at least
last
some off.
time. The last time we had a tit stream that I saw,
That's what the other
There
channel's doing.
there were some really
Stream doing.
awkward tits on that stream.
What's the
like,
cut
I'm-
stream doing? is
I
what
don't
I'm
want to
saying.
be rude and shit, but some of those tatas probably should not have been.
Oh, that didn't take place on here though.
Oh, look, man. All
That
I
was
know
a
is it was
Pinoid stream,
connected
dude.
in some way. There was a connection. There was
It
an
was a Pinoid
emotional
stream.
connection. It was
And you
fucked
met
up.
your favorite Australian woman.
It was Schmeckle who did it. It was his fucking fault. I'm blaming him.
Okay.
What stream are you fucking talking about?
I don't even fucking know
A
anymore.
Pinoid
You know how often
stream.
I'm
It was a
online.
titty stream, and it was awkward. It was awkward. I thought, what are you guys doing on the cunt stream for it? Because the other stream was talking about doing a booby stream. Is it a double booby stream?
I don't fucking know what's
No.
going on.
I know. Are we having booby streams on Monday?
You'll see
Suppose-
when it happens. Monday will be a stream full of tits.
In other words, if you come and watch the cunt stream on Monday, you will be able to donate money to Anti-Hero and get Schmeckle to sing opera.
Not only will you donate money to Anti-Hero, which is me, not only will you donate and get Schmeckle to sing opera, but you will get Schmeckle to sing opera shirtless. He will
With his
sing
camera on.
shirtless opera. He'll keep wearing the hat though.
You
Well,
don't
that's
need to
just the
donate
mainstay.
anything to
I'm
me.
not doing this. The
No,
no singing
no,
thing applies to me as well.
Schmeckle, you got to sing that Frozen song. Not the good one. Is there a good one? I never saw that movie. You gotta
I don't
sing
know.
Let
I
It
don't
Go.
want my kid watch that one.
Schmeckle's got to watch. He's gonna sing Let It Go in acapella.
Who's gonna sing with him?
The members of Milli Vanilli.
You know,
They're
I was
gonna be
thinking about
guests.
doing a stream on them.
Yeah. The internet. I thought this fucking thing was for, current internet. I mean, like, the internet was around. We did a couple that were kind of pre.
Well, like, here's my question: why haven't we like? I know this is a relatively new show, right?
Yeah, relatively.
Hell no, it's like 11
got-
fucking. It's episode 14. The show's 14
That's
weeks
right.
old.
It is. So, like, why haven't you guys hit like Lightsaber Kid or fucking?
Well,
what was
you
it?
gotta find.
He's on the
We
list.
try to.
You try to fill 2 hours with Lightsaber Kid. We can barely do
That's what I'm
that.
saying. We're trying to
Can
find.
you play videos?
Schmeckle.
Yeah, he's still yet to play the video I sent him.
Mark, someone is asking if you want boobs.
Of course, I want boobs. Is that a tema?
No, it's Mark. It's
No,
Annie.
it says boobs.
Actually,
That
it
doesn't
says
say,
at
"Do you
Mark
want
Como,
boobs?"
you want boobs.
Yeah, but it says
I
boobs.
always do. Oh,
There's
Annie.
it goes up at
Hey.
the end. There's a
Yeah,
question
why do you
mark.
think I invited you, Annie? Because you speak
always
German and you have
invites Annie.
boobs.
Does she speak German? Bring her in here. Come on. Why didn't you say that before, even though you did?
I did say that before. You guys are giving me shit that I
shut
always
up.
invite Annie. It's like
Shut
I know
up.
she speaks German.
She speaks German and Japanese and fucking whatever the hell you want her to do that day, huh? I knew you guys were
much.
fucking
She's my
right behind Rob's back. I can't believe it.
she's my live stream Swiss Army knife. She's
believe that
moving.
you guys would have-
She can't come on. She's moving.
I can't believe that you and Annie had sex on Mark's sleeping body.
Whoa.
I mean, on Rob's sleeping body.
Whoa.
I can't believe you
Yeah.
did that.
Way
The
to mess that up,
accusations
Trippy.
are flying thick and fast here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as Trippy accuses Mark of doing something to himself imaginatively.
It's all
No,
right.
I was
I
on top of
get
his
boobs
twin
and
brother,
Trippy
Rob.
doesn't.
I don't want Annie's boobs. I never asked her for them.
Dude,
Besides,
Just like I
no,
I
guys,
never asked
don't
this
lie.
one chick
Don't
for
lie.
them.
Everyone
Are
wants
you
Annie.
comparing them?
Trippy already has the best tits Trippy's ever seen, and they
They're on
belong.
me.
No, they belong to one woman, one very special
I
woman
didn't ask Sarah for
who
her
has,
tits.
who has two
You just
buttholes.
sent them. Oh no, that's that. Oh, well, I mean,
She has two back holes.
She has two back holes. Yeah, you're right. Back holes.
I'm
I'm
pretty
sorry.
sure if that
My
person's name
apologies.
was kicked out.
They're not assholes anymore. They're back holes.
Yep.
Like, okay,
They
so
both like kind of middle holes.
well, hold on. I can understand why you would want to remove vagina because supposedly it's a gendered term. So now it's
I don't
all
understand
front
it.
holes. Well, it's all front hole now to make trans people with their feminine penises to feel better. Okay, I track. But why did
Well-
asshole have to be changed into back hole?
It did.
Like I thought that
I
was
was
the whole
wondering.
premise of the thing. It's like it was
No,
front hole,
the
back hole.
No,
But look,
everybody's
look,
got an
look,
asshole. That's not a
When it
gender.
comes to this shit,
That's why I'm
the
confused.
The actually trans people are not the ones saying these things.
I know, which is very confusing to me.
It's the trans trenders who are getting
Has-
this shit.
Well, not even that. Like, has anyone ever noticed that,
Actually
like,
trans
the people who shriek loudest about this shit are guilty white people?
Usually,
Of course.
Like, what the fuck? That is something
It's like
I'll
shit.
never understand.
you are actually more likely to be told that you're racist by a white person than a black person.
You're fucking a white male. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I've seen the
He was
fucking
fucking
cringe
a white
shit.
male.
I've seen the cringe.
think.
There's an episode you guys could do. Get like
Shut up.
fucking,
Shut up.
get, like-
No more business online.
Oh, well, fuck you too.
I'm just fucking with you.
No, like so you get the fucking a white male guy. You get Trigglypuff. Get like 4 or 5 of these people.
No, I
and you
think
come all at
we've
the same time.
agreed on a certain guy who eats gross things for money.
Brockus?
Well, no,
Oh,
Shoe Nice. I think Shoe Nice is going to be in a future episode.
well, that
Annie
was
might be my favorite person on the planet. I'm just letting you guys know. Thanks for the titties.
Those aren't hers.
Well, hold
Those are
up.
mine.
There are literally 3 other people in this stream who are all on Twitter, and we have not received any tits. This is fucked up. All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is it going to turn into one of these where we
Somebody
act like a bunch of nerds?
somebody who
Like,
is not
kitty.
somebody who is not trippy better fill inboxes with tit pics. That's all I'm saying.
All right, one
Better
tape
not be
picture
trippy
coming
though.
right
I
up.
don't want to see Trippy's tits again for the 8th time this.
Tape picture for anti-hero coming right up.
Trippy, have you ever done the truffle shuffle? Have you done
Oh.
the truffle shuffle?
I think I did on stream, yeah. He
Trippy
was on
does
this
it
stream.
whenever he's sucking dick. It's his favorite way to get it going.
Right.
How
Hey,
much
Mark,
money
have
would it
you-
take? How much money would it take to get you to do the truffle shuffle?
Somebody in one shot needs to fill up anti-heroes GoFundMe. One donation.
That is $800. technically 700 and
Hey, you know what? Fuck it. I'll draw you something custom. Even though I can't really mail it to you, I'll just have to send it to you over the computer.
So, if you want to see fat, hairy titties and a kindergarten style crayon picture,
You've never seen my
donate
art, huh?
$800.
He's never seen my drawings. I'm a hell of a lot better than you're giving me credit for, Mark.
Oh, yeah? No, I'm actually, I actually haven't seen your drawings.
Yeah, most people haven't because I don't consider myself to be like a great artist.
I've seen a few.
I'm decent.
I've seen
not
a
the
few of your
worst.
things.
Yeah,
You're not terrible.
Exactly. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm just as good as this person because I'm not.
You have two different styles. I've noticed. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I can draw Spawn or I can draw like Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Like I've noticed, like you have a very definite Dragon Ball Z style, but then you also have a much more American style you use for stuff too.
Yeah. It's been a while since I drew, but guarantee it'll come out better than the last thing I drew.
My style is
just
my style is a weird conglomerate of both American and Eastern styles because I like elements of both.
Yep.
So, although
great.
I'm also not great, so
why the fuck haven't you offered art?
Huh?
Offer art. Offer some art. Give
Why
somebody
would I
custom
offer my
pictures.
art? My art is terrible.
Because it's good. I like it.
It's not that great. Plus, here's the thing: like my biggest reason I don't do like commission type stuff is because I don't do digital work.
It's not a commission. It's an offering. Like you scan that fucking thing, put it on a goddamn computer, and you email it to the person who it belongs to.
Well, I have, but the point is that I don't do digital work, so it always comes out looking like trash.
You just scan it. Either way, doesn't matter.
Hey,
so Schmeckel has found the new
got
thing.
canceled.
Masturbating tonight.
We got canceled, so we should just end it now, right? Is that it?
What got canceled?
Just Schmeckel just said that we got canceled on Twitter. 9 seconds.
No, Constrain. The
28
11
seconds
o'clock
ago, we were
show.
canceled. We were
The
canceled.
11 o'clock show.
I know. I'm fucking with
For
you.
why?
Jesus Christ.
You got something to do? You got somewhere better to be?
Somewhere much better to be.
Okay. Told you just made me a manager on your channel. I can run shit. I won't invite anybody or anything, but I'll turn on the stream.
Maybe someday.
No, for real. Like, yeah, I won't invite anybody. I'll just start the stream, and it'll just be empty with a Schmeckel avatar sitting there.
Hey man, I did a stream like that before. People watched.
Nice.
It was when Pagan Minotaur pulled whatever his bullshit was. I can't remember. The stream was called My Thoughts on Pagan Minotaur, and I sat there silent for 2 hours.
Damn.
Well, I mean, if failure can fall asleep on stream and get donations while doing so, I'm pretty sure you could pretty much stream anything. You just gotta be careful now because like I've heard people getting in trouble for spam for 24-hour live streams. They get in trouble for spam because like there's an hour of silence.
Yeah, it's YouTube is doing everything it can to fuck with people who aren't like towing their line.
Oh shit! Igor shared something earlier that basically it kind of the rundown is that they're gonna make it even harder to use music on platforms like YouTube.
Yep.
And it means any kind of music.
Apparently, they're even fucking with like free music, like public domain stuff. On top of that, they're also going after people who are doing readings of anything that's posted anywhere else.
Nice.
Like I looked at one of the things somebody posted up on Twitter. I don't remember who, but like creepypastas or SCP stuff. Yeah, they're cracking down on that too now. Like there are entire channels that are devoted to reading out that kind of shit. And YouTube's like, this is not allowed.
Like House, like who reads fucking Reddit comments and shit. And...
Yep, they're cracking down on all that apparently.
God.
Well, it's easy to get around that. Just don't screen share it.
So like they're talking about even like if you read it, it wasn't screen sharing, it was reading it out loud.
How are they gonna prove I'm reading some shit?
I don't know, but their algorithms
Especially
don't fuck around anything else anyway.
Like change the way that it's worded. It's easy. You have to work around a lot of shit.
Well, yeah,
people will figure out ways to do it. You know,
my thing is that why would you work out ways to do it when there are other platforms?
True. Right.
Well, there's no platform as big as this one right now. Still.
Also, why would YouTube limit themselves like that? Like, if I can't go to like watch a YouTube video of someone reading creepypasta, what's to stop me from going to Reddit and reading creepypasta? Like
That's what they
the
want you to
content's
do.
out there.
But that's the thing, Mark. That's what they want you to do. They would rather you go to the website it came from. See what I'm
Instead
saying?
of generating money by having people go to their
And
website
it's
to
not
get that same
YouTube.
content.
Yeah. It's not YouTube that's doing it. It's other people who created the content that are probably yelling and screaming at YouTube about, oh, somebody read my shit.
So like, I
Boo-hoo.
really wanted to like do an out loud reading of some of my favorite books. Like the authors are like long dead
Hurry
kind
up.
of thing. Well,
Hurry up
now
and
I
do it.
can't because according to this, it's like, oh, you read it, so now you're gonna get like previously I would have just gotten like copyright claimed, which is okay
Probably
because
not.
I'm not trying to make any money off of it. You know what I mean? I'm doing it because it's fun. But now I'm like, apparently they're gonna, hey, fuck you, Kuvara. Apparently they're just gonna
Yeah,
like
fuck that
completely
guy.
strike
Fuck
it
that guy in his
entirely.
mouth. You know what? Really, fuck that guy in
Kubara
his
is a
mouth. Bust his
tiny
teeth out.
dick little bitch. I should be honest about that. I don't know what he's saying in the chat, but he is.
It doesn't matter. He's a piece of shit.
You know what, Varamara Paralara, I wouldn't even set you on fire so I could piss you out.
You know,
I wouldn't even do that for you.
I would say that he fucks tree frogs, but he doesn't actually fuck tree frogs.
No, he fucks his. Well, he probably.
Yeah,
is.
man. At 23, you should not have a virgin girlfriend.
I don't
Like I
think he's
said,
23.
I would say that he fucks tree frogs, but he doesn't actually fuck the tree frog.
I see his girlfriend online might be 23, but he's 47. There.
I've heard what the motherfucker's voice sounds like. He's definitely a kid.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
definitely fucking young.
I mean, Schmeckle, come on, you're only 25. You can't call a 23-year-old a kid.
No,
Oh,
I count myself in that. He's definitely a fucking young guy.
So, yeah.
A small-dicked young guy. Sorry, go on.
Probably.
He's got a tiny penis.
Well, I don't know, man. Maybe you could get Leaf to release those DMs of his dick pics.
If you put,
she's actually shown them in the past 4 after streams.
if
And actually the first one she was in. It's kind of like how she introduces herself after speaking to you for a bit. Like, by the way, this is my boyfriend's penis.
if someone donates $200 to my GoFundMe, all of us will prevail upon Leaf to get her to release Kuvara's dick pics on Twitter.
Yep, directly on Twitter.
We will prevail upon her until she does so.
It's kind of weird,
No,
though.
I doubt she's gonna do that. Yeah, you said she wasn't better Opal. She's probably unhappy with you.
She's unhappy with me because I'm me. I don't need to say anything for her to be unhappy about it.
And she'll probably troll everyone, and it'll be her own dick.
Oh, it's gonna be bigger than his then.
Well, yeah, she does have a
Massive dick.
very large cock.
I mean, like, look, we'll know if it's hers or his because it'll either be like an actual real size dick or it'll be like a micro penis.
So,
Yeah, and if it's that
Wait.
small, it's obviously attached to him.
that's what I was going to say. I'm stealing my lines.
Well, he was quicker than you are.
Yeah, that's a first.
Oh, no, it's not. Smeckle's usually very fast.
In the sack.
Damn.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you think I ended up with a kid? Couldn't pull out in time.
Yeah, dude, this sucks,
Well,
right?
hold up, but Schmeckle,
Wait,
dude,
how did Mundane Matt get a kid?
Somebody else knocked up his girlfriend.
oh fuck.
That's true, right? It's like completely canon. Correct?
I don't know if it's actually true, but I'd like to think it is.
It's
I'd
canon.
like to
This is
think
not
that
a
his
filler
testicles
episode.
are empty.
You like to think about his testicles.
It's just
I love to think about his testicles. Yeah, are you telling me you don't spend a good portion of your day thinking of Matt's balls?
I don't think I ever have before now.
I can honestly say that up until this exact second when you said Matt's balls, those words had never once filtered through my fucking brain.
Man,
I
I
didn't
eat
think you had
Raisin
any.
Bran every fucking morning. You're
What
gonna
the
make
Fuck
connections.
does that have to do with
Raisin
anything?
Bran. They're about
Hey
the size
man,
of
you see enough raisins, you're gonna think Matt balls.
What the fuck? Again, until you
I
said
got
that
it,
particular
Schmeckle.
phrase.
I got it.
No, I got it. I just didn't want to fucking get it. That was the point.
No,
Well-
I've tried to destroy the metal.
I'm pretty sure that I just had my mind raped by Schmeckle.
Mind rape
Well, it was only raped by tiny little Matt balls.
from the creators of Mind Quad. American Dad. Sorry.
Is that an actual thing from American? Okay, you know what,
Mind
guys?
Quad.
I think we're gonna wrap this stream up
It was a guy that didn't have arms or legs, but he could move stuff around with his mind, and he rode a motorcycle. It was Mind Quad. Look it up.
Oh yeah, I know
Mind
Quad.
Quad.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
I've actually watched that
There
show.
we go. Next episode, Mind Quad.
Yeah.
Next episode, actually, Anti-Hero came up with another dragon that we can talk about.
Oh, does that mean we need to invite him again?
Wow.
This chick thinks that she's a witch, and
Fuck
she teaches you how to put.
Schmeckle.
Schmeckle, this chick was teaching people how to put magic spells on their makeup because she's a witch.
I like the sound of that.
Right.
And
We
maybe,
should probably.
maybe you motherfuckers can do some, wait for it, research next time.
I did research. I'm the
This
only
is
one that
why I
did.
hired you.
What?
Wow.
Is this-
Everybody
I
all at
hired you
once.
two, so you could do the research.
Did
Right.
Schmeckle say that he has diabetes now? Don't
Yeah,
steal my
that's what I
thing.
heard.
That's my thing.
And I still got both feet firmly attached.
Yeah, me too. I
This
still got
week,
both feet.
yeah. No research, but it was all my fault. I was just real busy at work this week.
Yeah, I'm
You're
on
not
fucking
telling me.
vacation. I ain't done shit this week. Like less than
Why don't you
usual.
just,
I'm about to say,
Mark, just-
Schmeckle, when do you do anything?
Mark, just
Yeah,
start
but
calling off
I've
every
done
Friday.
a special amount of, like a very special amount of nothing this week.
He was staring at those Kuvara pics.
He was looking at those dick pics with lust in his eyes and drool on his chin.
I mean,
That
between the
wasn't true.
Kuvara nudes and the fucking mundane Matt ball pictures, fuck else am I going to be doing with my week?
He
There's
had
no way in hell that was
he
drool.
had his leathery, schmeckly dick in his hands, and he was just going to town, punching the one-eyed clown for hours. There's nothing but powder coming out of him anymore. Just fucking powder and little puffs.
Man, I ran out of dust days ago.
All right.
Just little
Are we
gasps.
calling it quits here? Are we ending the
Fuck it.
stream?
Well,
Go
we're
ahead.
making fun of people now. All right, that's what we're
All
doing.
So,
Wrap it up, Trippy. Mark, one of you. I was bored like an hour ago.
all right. So tonight we had Samaj and Little Miss Anon and Kadunt and Zell and Brockus and Antoine
Are we like what? Fucking 5 years ago? What is it?
and Vamp Candy and Day is Dead and Roy
Jesus Christ! We're going back to the beginning.
and some asshole with a bald head.
You want to go back to the beginning? We had Wrath, Chairview, Running Guns,
That's the
fucking
bald guy.
Politipod.
What we did have tonight, we
Fucking
had a
gun cuts.
couple and an anti-hero and a Mark and a Trippy, and we talked about something for about 5 minutes, and then we talked about other things for an hour and a half.
Just
we
so we
go.
know, I still have a GoFundMe. It's still hoping to get some money so I don't become another guy
Donate
living under a
to
bridge.
veteran named anti-hero. He doesn't like it when I say that, but do it.
I actually don't like it when you say that, but thanks.
Welcome.
There you go.
Anti-hero
Donate.
inspires me to troll better.
So you should. But yeah, so my GoFundMe is probably linked in the chat. I'd be surprised if someone hadn't spammed it as soon as I started talking about it. Any amount of money helps. I'm at $211 right now. I need a lot closer to 1,000 than 200. So any help you can give would be thoroughly appreciated. Schmeckle, roll us the fuck out.
All right, get the fuck out of here. That's it. High as shit.
Clean your
Fuck outta
cocks.
here.
Clean your